Hello, girls. Hi. You hungry? Hi. Hello, Liberty. Hello, Skye. Good babies. Okay. I'll be right in. Hold on. Hello. Take the bottle, quick. There you go. Hey. Here's a quick check-in on Rebel. I just gave him some food and most of all mineral. So he's been eating, he's been drinking. I gave him some hay. He's been pulling a lot of hay down, so his bedding is actually really nice and fluffy. How you doing, Rebel? He's getting big. Still healthy. So I went to Tractor Supply. This is the food I get for Boris. It's kind of nice when they have one that has a Ritz because I got 50% off of that. So Boris does really good on this. Some Bernedoodles are allergic to chicken, which is a weird one. But the chicken dog foods make them sick, so I go with the lamb usually. And then I got 2 bags of rabbit feed. I kind of wish I got 4. Normally I go with 4. I have enough room in the cans to store 4 bags. And then 4 bags of goat feed. This should last me about a month for milking. I'm not sure how long the rabbit feed's gonna last me right now because the bunnies will be eating soon. For every litter of 6, I tend to go through a bag of feed in their whole lifetime. So this is how I'm currently storing most of my feed. These 2 are rabbit food. If I dump them out of the bag, because the Blue Seal has a little bigger bag than some of the other brands, I can fit 100 pounds in each can. And then that's my chicken feed. Plastic in there. That fills it up right to the top. I like the new style of cans. They used to have handles, but at the handles they had little holes and the rain would get in and the moisture, so this keeps them a little better. I dread this part of every month, getting those 200 pounds of food through that door into my milk barn without all the goats coming into the barn with me. It's not fun. We'll see if I have to chain them all up to get them out of my way or not. All right, so no, I did not get in here without locking all the goats up. So to get 2 of these bags in the can, I have to rest one like this and put the other one in and try to slide them in simultaneously. Otherwise they don't fit. So let me see if I can do that. They fit in like that. So I open one at a time like this. I do find that in the humid months, I'll have food go moldy, especially if I, for some reason, have 2 open. So I keep these in the bags. Okay, I'm gonna load up my second can now. I have these 2 resting on the first can so it doesn't tip the can over. I'm gonna try to slide them in together. That'll do. Well, I was going to go finish my second coffee on this Saturday morning, but since I have everyone locked up anyways, I'll go get my milk pump. So these 4 bags of chicken feed I'm leaving in the garage for now. Once I use up the 1/4 bag of Feather Fixer, I'll switch back to this. I can't always find this one, but this is my favorite for the chicken so far. It's a higher protein. And it's $3 or $4 less than the Feather Fixer is, so I appreciate this one, but the stores don't always carry it, which is annoying. I find my hens lay a lot better when I'm on the 18% protein than when I'm on the 16 or less, so. I'll just give you guys a quick peek at my Tractor Supply receipts. I ended up having to go to 2 stores because one store only had the chicken food and the other store didn't have the chicken food but had everything else. So this is the price of the 4 bags of chicken food. It's $94. The Nutrina goat food that I switched to is actually a little less than the Do More, which is cool because I like the Nutrina brand better. So that's $18.99 a bag. And then the 2 rabbit food were $26 a bag, and the dog food was $60, but on sale because it was ripped. So my total was $140.33, and I'll be going back for 2 more rabbit feed, so it'll be another $52. So I haven't really paid attention enough to know if the Nutrina goat food is doing any better for my milk or my goats than the Do More was doing. But I do know that the Nutrina for my chickens is definitely making them healthier and lay better. Also helping them molt better than what I was on currently was the Producer's Pride. So, if it's available, I'll go with the Nutrina brand. It's really nice that all of my goats are well trained enough on the milk stand that I can feed them and then bring them up to milk with no food on the stand and they'll still stand there for me. So, Miss Lavender is enjoying her breakfast while I'm going to milk Rue. Ignore my morning hair. I'm still in my night clothes. So this morning I'll be letting Boulder in with the rest of the does here, so we can be getting them bred for end of March, beginning of April babies. That's a lot later than I normally do. I like beginning of March, but since I don't want to have to worry about my does kidding while I'm recovering from my birth, I want them a little later this year, so you'll get to see the fun rodeo of me getting Boulder over here. So Blue here meets my requirements for breeding. She is 40 pounds and her hips are nice and wide, so I'm happy with breeding her for spring babies. Lavender. Hello, Jenny. Hello, pretty girl. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Yeah. Hello. So Blue is daughter to Lavender, which is Dad's goat. So super unfortunately, my plan was to breed Blue to Rebel. That's why I got him. But with him in quarantine, it's just not an option for me. So I'm going to be using the only other buck I have. That'll be Boulder. Unfortunately, that is her father, which to me grosses me out a bit. But in the goat world, it's acceptable. I don't prefer to do it. Probably not something I'm going to do again. But this year is what's happening. My goal with Rebel was to use him to breed Blue. And then he was also going to be a stud service goat for me, which I already had some clients lined up. So I was excited about that. But he's going to have to wait till next fall before he can start breeding does. So hopefully he's still healthy. Hopefully he's usable by then. We'll see. So Boulder is a really sweet buck. He likes snuggles. He likes pets. But when he's in rut, he can be unpredictable and unfriendly. And he did hurt me really bad a couple years back. If I can find it, I'll post a picture of that bruise where he stood up and hit me in the leg. So I'm now a little scared of him because he did hurt me. So I'm going to take some precautions, make sure I can get him over here safely, which is mostly I'm going to give him a ton of animal crackers and hope he's just happy and will follow me. But I'm also going to be bringing my crook and I'll be walking him on a leash. So we'll go get him in a minute. I'm just finishing up milking Bella now. My Boulder catching gear. Crook, leash, animal crackers. We'll see how this goes. So I'm going to start by releasing all the girls from the leashes because I don't want them on leash when he gets in here, and having to unclip them with him here is probably going to be dangerous. So I'll go let them all go first. Hello, Blue. I should put these animal crackers somewhere before I let everyone go, or they're going to be all chasing me. Hey, Boulder, you want some girls? I didn't think about it, but those boars are going to be a problem. They're going to want animal crackers too. I need to get him out of here without them. The animal crackers did it. All right, so I've leashed a Boulder. Now how to get him through the gate without him having girls follow him. Okay, that was easy. He led me to the girls. He's like, oh, girls are better than cookies. You already got that one bred though, Boulder. Fairly certain that one's bred. Find another girl. Hi, Francine. Yeah, find a different girl. Hi, Francine. So I don't suggest trusting any buck or ram for that matter. Even the most friendly ones can turn on you. So just pay attention when you're with them. It's not that you should be afraid of them as much as be prepared for when they have extra hormones, especially during the rut, that they're likely to be more aggressive than normal. My cousin bottle raised a ram and he was so sweet until one day he was aggressive. So just pay attention. I do have a mixed herd, mostly horned goats and a few that aren't. They get along just fine. A lot of people are going to say, of course he hit you, he has horns. I don't think that's the case. If you could see on the picture where I'll post it, his head bruise hurt just as much as the horn bruise. They have a hard skull and it hurts when they hit you no matter what. The only thing the horns have a little danger of is hooking you on the ends if you get grabbed by the ends. But I like keeping horned goats. They regulate their temperature better, and I think they look really pretty and it's more natural. So I do not disbud my goats. Liberty and Skye will also be horned. He's such a happy buck. Here he is. Hello, Francine. Such a ham. Whoop. Maybe ruse and heat. That'd be nice. Francine, I know I have cookies. I know I have them. Okay. That's one for the calendar. So the girls here just drank their whole bottle. I tried a couple hours ago when I woke up and they only wanted about 1.5 ounces each. So I said, all right, be back later. And they finished it, so not concerned. They're eating good. Just need some time to wake up, huh? So let's see if I can show you here. They move a lot. Stop moving. All right. So you can tell well, no, you can't because she's moving too much. Stop moving. All right, you can tell the spirals. Means she's gonna be horned. They're 2 weeks old now, so you can actually feel. Don't move. You can actually feel the horn. Let's see if I can show it to you. Here it is. Tiny little horn starting. So I've never disbudded a goat. The reason that Lavender, Bella, and Nymphadora don't have horns is because they came to me that way as adults. Lavender and Bella were disbudded as babies, and I didn't know until she had her baby last year. Nymphadora is not disbudded, she's actually polled, which means she's naturally hornless, like Rebel. So they have a 50-50 chance of throwing that to their kids, so their kids could be naturally hornless. Yes, Francine, you have beautiful horns. Although, like her mother, when she wants to rub her face on you, they're hooks. They grab right around your leg. Her mother's owner complained that her mother used to rip her pants. Yeah. Oh. Look at that face. So typically for meat goats like Francine and the boars, you're not going to disbud them anyways. Meat goats tend to have horns. But for, hello Boulder, for dairy goats, if you want to register and show them, they do require you to disbud them for show. So. So that has to be done when they're really young. If you want to disbud your goat, you want to do it pretty immediately after they're born. You burn what will grow into horn, and it won't grow. If you want to remove them as an adult, you have to have your vet do it, and it's painful, and it bleeds a lot. try not to touch the area where their horns are, because for a goat, it's never friendly. So if I start scratching her up here near her horns, she's going to think I'm being aggressive, and she's going to act aggressive back towards me. So I scratch under their chin, scratch their cheeks, never scratch the top of their head. It's just teaching them bad habits. So it's a few days before Halloween. We're going to a trunk or treat tonight, so I want to get some of the chores done early. I'm going to go check on the bunnies, make sure everyone's good. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Mom. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 for Tango. Oh, they're so cute. Hi, Mom. Slide this back, watch your face. There you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all good. They're all good. Hello. Hello, hungry girls. Whoa, heck. They've been out all day. Liberty and Skye are very happy. They're going to be getting locked up for the night now. It's 5 o'clock. Hey, oh, you spilt. Get down. Get down. Last year I did 1 bottle for every 2 goats, but they're getting very pushy. It might be easier if I start bringing out 2 bottles and feeding them at the same time. Girls just had their morning bottle. They're about 3 weeks old. They're drinking about 7 ounces most feedings. Today I'm going to let them out early and leave them out all day. I have been just letting them out from 11 to 4, but we'll see how they do. Just being outside, and they have plenty of space to get out of the sun if they get warm. Trying to figure out if Blue's standing for Boulder. I don't know. I'll watch. Hi, Blue. Hi. Hi, Buck Buck. Hi, Buck Buck. Hi. Good boy. So everyone's going to get watched for babies based on the date I put Boulder in. This is Nymphadora. She doesn't seem like she's in heat, but her tail's dirty. So there's a chance that she's been bred. And Blue, who is just standing for Boulder, her tail's all sorts of wet and gross. So we'll see. I don't know. Francine's obviously bred. She's looking very wide, especially when she lays down. She looks like a potato. But her and Boulder are like best friends, which is really cute. Even after she was bred, they like to cuddle together and they rub on each other. So they love each other. It's cute. Don't tell me animals don't have emotions. Yeah. You happy your friend's back? Yeah. Ew. Rue smells like a skunk. That Buck's been rubbing on her like all day. She's all sorts of grimy and yuck. Yeah. You need a bath, lady. So the trunk or treat was really fun last night. I was expecting to pull up in the parking lot, have 10 trucks there to trick or treat at, and then be home in 20 minutes. I was very ill prepared for the very long walk and the 2-hour event that it ended up being. There were hundreds of people there and at least 50 trucks giving out candy, so it was really fun, but next year I'll know what I'm getting into a little better. So I think it's a myth that having a bucking with your does makes your milk taste funny. I've never experienced this. I think it's all about cleanliness of your milk gear and getting your milk cold as quick as you can. If he is rubbing against her udder, which they do, and Rue here stinks. My hand smells from massaging the back of her udder. But I'm washing her udder, and the milk's never touching his stink, and I never taste anything funky after breeding my does with the buck and the milk. So I think it's mostly about keeping your milk clean, and I like how I do it. The hand milking is good, but you get a lot more hairs and particles in there. If I hand milk, I really like to do it over a filter so it catches more stuff before it goes in the milk. But with the pump, it goes directly from the teat into the bucket, which is nice. And I'm washing the teats first, so most of the dirt and everything else is washed off before I start milking. Boulder does stink like a skunk right now. He is disgusting. I can smell him all the way from my driveway from the back pen. He's peeing all over himself because he's all rutted up. Just so gross. But the girls like it. It's a perfume. It's a goat cologne. My plan is to kick Boulder back into the other pen as soon as I know all the does are bred. He's being aggressive towards me, trying to defend the does. I'm going to have to bring a squirt bottle out every time I want to get in the pen because he's not letting me do my morning routine. So I'd like him out of here as soon as possible because he's making my life hard. But until I know all my girls are bred, he's in here. So hopefully that's pretty quick. So I'm not sure what's been going on with Ginny. She's my favorite goat. Normally she comes to me right away. She always loves snuggles. She's never afraid of me. But over the last week, about half the time, she's been running away from me, not coming to get milked. I've been having to chase her around and catch her. And last night, I had to catch her with the crook. And as I'm trying to catch her and she's running around the pen, Boulder's doing the buck thing and protecting her. So he's trying to defend her against me. So I'm over there with a spray bottle and a crook and trying to keep him away from me, trying to catch her so I can milk her. Just really not pleasant. So I'm not sure what's going on with her. I really hope she stops this behavior because it's becoming a problem for me. Especially when I'm in a rush trying to get it done in the morning. It's annoying to have to be chasing a goat around in the dark and then also having a very large buck chasing after me because he thinks I'm trying to hurt his doe. So, yeah, we'll see what's happening with that. So maybe the problem is that she's in heat because she is flagging the buck right now. Come on, Ginny. Ginny. No, Francine. No, no, no. Ginny. Come on, Ginny. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's my problem. I'm gonna have to go catch her and run my pregnant butt around this pen trying to catch her again. This time I'm not going to make the mistake of forgetting the leash, though. It was really hard to drag her without a leash because she was not walking. Okay. Let's go catch a goat. I'm stuck waiting now because he's actively mounting her. I'm not going to interrupt that. So, whenever they're finished, I'll finish my milking for the morning. That was horrible. Again. It's just dangerous. The buck is being aggressive towards me while I'm trying to wrangle the Ginny, who won't let me catch her and then won't let me walk her. And the only way I'm keeping him away from me is the spray bottle. Yeah. Not pleasant. So maybe because she got mounted today, she'll, maybe it's just some hormones. Maybe she'll go back to normal after she's bred. So go finish milking her so I can get on with the rest of my day, and then she'll be let back in with him. And hopefully they'll finish up what they were doing. Francine's being silly. Flirting with her boyfriend. I had her in for so many months with him. So, unfortunately, unlike my normal, I have no idea what her due date is. She's getting really wide, but her udder's not bloomed yet, so. Just gonna be watching, but it could be anywhere in the next 2 months from tomorrow to 2 months from now. If I wasn't sure she was bred, that's what a doe in heat looks like. Fairly certain she's just happy to see him, though. She's not actually letting him mount her. I was so annoyed at Ginny, I almost forgot to feed her breakfast after I milked her. So now we're waiting, and she is the slowest eater on a good day. Yep. Hey, babies. Aw.